Alright. It's Breadwinnin Swinn. Now you know we came to win.
Let's go.
Show love. Give faith and hope. Yeah. I'm just trying to live good. I'm just trying to live great. Popped out designer on. Every day I'm eating steak and I've been feeling like an ape cause I've been rocking all this babe. Yeah, my life a little bent, but I'm trying to get it straight. First profit sharing check that I get, I'm copping chain. It'll be here next year. All I gotta do is wait, stay down and stay humble. I pray to God they know my name. Every day I'm praying. I just want the money, not the fame. And I'm just smoking on this weed, get medicated every day. I don't even give a fuck about what a hater gotta say. Catch me in the deep end and no, they ain't getting saved. I just push the pedal to the metal, don't even tap the brake. Keep it real when I make music, I don't really fuck with the fake. Hit the club, fuck these janky ass promoters, I'm getting paid. Gotta pay just to hit the stage, fuck up on my face. Every day I'm getting cheese, these fuck boys in the race. Bums living with they mamas, I be staying out the way and I be staying out the mix. That drama shit, it ain't my thing. And I'm just getting to this girl that said he's staying in my lane. Yeah. It's my moment for life, and they know that I'm winning, getting all of this money, and you know I'ma spend it, praying just for bigger blessings, I'ma stay independent, bitch.
It's fire.
I appreciate it, bro.
That you can feel that. You can feel the music. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Have Faith, Show Love, Give Hope, the podcast. Today I got the one, the only Breadwinnin Swinn. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's going on, bro? How you doing today?
Good. I'm good. Welcome to my podcast. Have Faith, Show Love, Give Hope. I appreciate it, man, so much. I've been trying to set up a date with you, and so we can sit down and talk. I see a lot of the things you're doing on social media. I see you was on Auntie's house. You was making videos with the homies. Yeah, and you know a lot of the guys that I already interviewed. So I was thinking, like, I think it's time. I was just thinking about it the other day. You when I put my little hoodie up, you said, "Hey, yo, let me get one of those hoodies as soon as possible." And then right when you text me that, I was like, this is the week. For some reason, just sometimes I go by feel, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people hit me up, they want to be on the podcast. But sometimes I feel like they're not doing enough social media. So I'm like, man, why am I going to put them on my social media if they don't even promote themselves, you know? So I like how you do it, that you promote yourself. You put a lot of your stuff out there. And that gives me encouragement to give you my platform so we can learn about you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. And I appreciate you having me here, man.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on time. A lot of people cancel on me and bullshit me. Some people, you know, they say I'm on my way, they don't show up. So I appreciate it 100%. All right, so I'm trying not to write a whole bunch of questions down or nothing. What I want to learn. I want to know you from the beginning. So tell me what's your real name and tell me about your life. Introduce yourself. Tell me about yourself and just let's go in. Let's meet you from the beginning.
Okay. So my name is Anthony Swinn Sicky, and my artist name is Breadwinnin Swinn, as you know. I grew up in Toledo, Ohio. I work at Jeep.
Yeah, that's dope.
Constantly work every day, you know.
That's a good.
I do music on the side, not as much as I want to, you know, just because it's a lot of money involved and stuff like that.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Whitmer. I graduated from there 2019. Yeah.
Did you play sports in high school, all that kind of stuff?
Not so much in high school, but more so like elementary. I played football and stuff like that. It wasn't really pushed on me like that when I was in school.
Yeah. So were you like what did you play? What position and stuff? You didn't play that much?
Can't even remember. I was one of them kids that was over there on the sidelines while they over there cracking the other kids. I'm just picking flowers or something in the grass.
Okay. Yeah, you knew that it wasn't nothing for you.
Nah. I didn't really have an interest, and you know, like I wish like my mom and my dad kind of pushed me a little bit more. They did as much as they could, but you know.
Did you grow up rich and all that? Did you have everything, or did you grow up with a struggle?
I wouldn't say I grew up rich, but I definitely always had a roof over my head and food on the table, you know.
So like middle class, you know.
But we
You
definitely,
weren't super poor, none of that.
Yeah, don't get me wrong though. It's been times where we had to struggle a little bit, lot of times.
Yeah. So your household is pretty much you have mom and dad at home at all times.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually kind of crazy that you bring that up because like my mom and my dad, a lot of people don't know like my pops, he's black. You know what I'm saying? And people kind of like sometimes they don't know whether if like I'm white or mixed or whatever. But yeah, that's like my pops. He stepped in when I was a kid because my real pops, he just wasn't doing his job. So my pops, my mom, we all lived together for the most part ever since I was 2, moving all around town, north, east, west, south.
Also, you from all around?
Yeah, I lived everywhere, man. Everywhere.
So that's good because that now that you're doing your rap little thing, your rap career thing, you got fans from all different sides of town and stuff like that. And a lot of people get to know you and all that. Because you're not just locked in on, like, let's say you were from the North End. Sometimes when you're from the North End, only the North End people mess with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't even know how to really explain that. A lot of people just... I kind of had this thought in my head. A lot of people don't support you if you're not where they from. Even though they know you're good. It doesn't make sense to me, but whatever,
Yeah. And I see sometimes on social media you say like, man, you want to be bigger and you know that you're good, but you don't feel like the support from the city and stuff like that,
sometimes,
right?
Yeah.
Sometimes. I know, I feel that too, bro. This is gonna be episode like 126.
Okay.
And sometimes I only get 23 views. I got 1,900 subscribers and sometimes nobody watches.
Yeah.
But what can we do? We can't make people watch. We can't make people supporters. All we got to do is just keep going with our thing, and then hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we make it. And then like you got a good ass job, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, just keep working on yourself, and one day they'll notice.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Yeah. You do really good, man. Like I love everything you post. CNN Mikey, right?
I'm familiar with him.
Yeah. He was just grinding. He's a kid from Toledo. He's just grinding. One day he goes to the airport. He meets Polo G. He gets signed. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's still not rich and famous, but he's getting there and he's trying. So we just got to keep going because we never know, and keep introducing yourself to people and keep making yourself known. And social media is the key, because social media that's free advertisement.
Definitely.
So okay, so you went to Whitmer High School. Did you ever go to college or anything like that?
No, I kind of want to now that like I'm getting like deep into the music stuff. I'm learning like legal stuff. A lot of people don't know about copyrights, trademarking, and LLCs and stuff like that. But that's something I do want to go to school for. Like, I don't know what field, but definitely like somewhere where the music category is,
Yeah, or even business to learn how to make your LLC and your this and your that, and maybe like even because eventually you start making money, you can know where to put this money or how to do this, how to do that, or even like you said, music, music management maybe something, or management, that'd be good. Would your work help you pay for some of that?
You mean the job that I work?
Yeah, because I heard Jeep and them, they'll send you to school or something like that, or they'll help you or something, get your bachelor's or something.
You get all that. As long as you're full time. I had to wait my turn, but yeah, I'm full time, and they offer I don't know, it's like a grant, I should say. They give people grants and stuff like that, and they even pay for people to go to the army and stuff like that. Well, I don't know if they pay, but like they offer it to you when you can still have your job when you come back and stuff like that. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
got some good.
And then how did you end up getting a job there? Because it's not that easy, right?
No, it's definitely not easy. My mom, she been working there for as long as I can remember. I'd be wrong, but I want to say like like 2013 or 2008. I can't remember. I really can't.
But years and years?
Yeah, years and years. She's in there and she got me referred referral.
Yeah, referral.
Yeah.
And then that's how you got in there.
Yeah.
And when you was a temp for a while.
Man, I was a temp for like 3 or 4 years. Now I'm finally full time.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. A lot of people get a job there and they don't ever quit. They work there 20, 30, 40 years.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like that's your dream.
Nah. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. People is cool. Money is cool. You know, supervisors ain't shit. But you know, whatever. Shit. It's you know, that's every job. So
that's not your final dream, though. You got dreams to do something bigger.
I don't want to be that guy that tells my kids or my grandkids in the future that, you know, I worked my whole life at Jeep. Yeah. You know, it kind of sounds depressing.
Yeah, it does, man. I worked at, you ever heard of Norplast? They make bumpers and stuff for Jeeps and stuff. I used to work there. I worked there 10 years from when I was 19 till I was 29. But what happened is after a while, man, you get burnt out from doing the same job over and over again. So when I went to prison, I ended up getting caught selling drugs and all this stuff. And when I got out, I was like, do I go back to a factory or do I start my own shit? And then I was like, my mom was cleaning a few houses. I was like, man, I'm gonna start cleaning houses with my mom, start a business. And now I got a thriving cleaning business. And then while I was cleaning houses, I was listening to podcasts, and I was like, I'm gonna start a podcast. And my podcast really ain't, you know, big and famous yet or anything, but I do have my local sponsors, you know what I'm saying? Revive Health, Maria Escobar, Restore, Wildside Brewery, Off the Chain Bullies, and each one of those sponsors pays me every month. So now I get to do my podcast and I get to make, really kind of evens out because I got the studio and all the rent and everything, but I kind of like, I'm not like drowning anymore. Yeah. And that's just something that I thought about. You know, there's a guy online that says that with our dreams, things that we can come up with, we can pay for things. You know what I'm saying? We just got to come up with the right thing. Like now that you're doing music and all this stuff, you can try to come up with something like a show, like start like coming up with some, even like look at Cash Out Miggy. You did that barbecue and stuff. That's cool. That's the first annual Cash Out Miggy barbecue. Next year he can have the second annual. Boom. One day he can be like charging $5 a door, put it in a big park. You know what I'm saying? Have artists there, people singing, people rapping, charging people at the door. Boom, boom, boom. Selling food. Y'all can sell your merch. These are things like you got your brand, you know what I'm saying? Eventually you can make hoodies. You can sell all your hoodies, you know what I'm saying? In the winter, you can make like short outfits for the summer. You know what I'm saying? Once you get your following, it's all about social media. Create your social media following. After you create your social media following, then you little by little introduce some kind of merch, some kind of something. And then the more bigger ideas you get, the more money you'll make. Because everything we're like, I've been doing this almost 125 episodes, right? Just the other day I was thinking about merch. So I went to that fiesta. I made me some sweatshirts, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm about to introduce some merch into my, you know what I'm saying? Eventually I'll sell some hoodies. Eventually I'll sell some shirts. And then I start trickling down, bringing my, you know, some money into my platform, you know? So you got opportunity, man. It's not all about just work our whole lives. So, okay, so you got a job at, how did your music thing start? Let me know about that. How did you, okay, let's go first. How did you get your name? Breadwinning Swinn. How did you get that name?
Well, I'll tell you where the swim part came from.
Okay.
So swim part, one of my dudes, Brian, shout out to my dog Brian. He, me, him, and my dude, Ant, we just so happened to be at Jackman Park. I don't know if you're familiar. Before it was called Sunnydale, something, I forget. It's not Jackman Elementary anymore, but just kicking in, just out of nowhere, you're just like, man, we're gonna call you Swinn. I'm like, Swinn. It's like, that shit sounds sweet. Yeah. Like, so shit, I told my mom, told everybody basically in the family to start calling me Swinn. And then
That's like a play on your last name, right?
Yeah. My last name Swinn for all the
Yeah.
people that don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the breadwinning part came from my cousin D'Angelo. He always had that his breadwinning whatever his name was on Facebook, and I kind of took it, but he changed his later down the road. So, but I mean, it's kind of relevant because I'm a money getting person. So
Yeah.
breadwinning swin,
You're like a hustler.
get the bread.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but you guys kind of like did it together. For a while, you guys were both called Breadwinner. You guys both had that.
Yeah, he just so happened to have it first. I was like, man, I should change my name to Breadwinnin Swinn.
Yeah, that's dope. You know that's how Bone Thug and Bone the rappers Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
At one point they were named something else, and they all ended up calling each other Bone, Lazy Bone, Crazy Bone. They all had Bone in their name, but they had different things. And then one of them went to California. They seen somebody else had Bone Entertainment. They said, oh, that's cool. When he came back to Cleveland, he's like, we should start Bone Entertainment. And then they just started their own little Bone Entertainment. And then they all came up with Crazy Bone, Lazy Bone, whatever the bone. And then that's how they got their name. So
That's sweet.
It ain't no thing but a chicken wing,
Yeah.
So that's how you got your name. And then how did the rapping start?
Man, rapping started. I'm gonna tell you like this. I mean, a lot of people they actually jump into music and they like probably never had a passion for it, especially as a kid, and you don't like. I don't know. A lot of people don't really put their all into it, but like me, I always had that passion since I was a kid. I always wanted to be like Eminem.
Okay.
I always wanted to be like Lil Wayne. I always wanted to be like T.I. I always, you know what I'm saying? All the old school rappers that was really gaining traction back then like that, Yeah, some just told me to go to the studio. I was with my girl at the bar, and I already had a couple songs. Well, I only had one song. It was my first song, Pain Flow. Had it written in my notes. And we were at the bar. We were at Alleyway before it got shut down. I was like, come on, let's just go to the studio. I'm about to book a session. She was like, you for real? I was like, yeah, let's go. Boom. Laid the track out. Boom. Made history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just went and did it. Didn't even think about it. Just did it.
Yeah, but you already had wrote it down?
Yeah.
So you already thought about being an artist before that?
Yeah, because I'm like, because you know how I told you I work at Jeep, right? Like, I don't want to just be that guy that works at Jeep, like, always constantly going to work and coming back home and just getting on the game and stuff. That's like, that's cool, but like, you got to want to do something with your life. You got to have like multiple things going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to be more creative.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's how like I had my cleaning business. I was like, man, I want to start something. I want to do something else instead of just going home and just chilling watching TV.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I hate watching TV.
Man.
It's the same old bullshit.
No, it's crazy. I still play the game. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like I can't play it like I can now. I'll get off of work, come home, I might do the dishes, whatever, boom, get on the game. I click into the game, but I probably won't even play. I'll just let the game just sit and run, and I don't even. I just be. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. It's kind of like sad that I think about it, but at the same time, it's like I'm growing up. I'm getting older. I'm not getting younger.
Yeah.
So.
How old are you, by the way?
23.
23. Damn, you still young, bro.
Yeah.
You got your whole life ahead of you, for real. I'm like 20 years old. I'm 44.
Okay.
I'm 21 years older than you. That's
Okay.
crazy, bro. You got your whole life ahead of you, man. You can be anything you want. You can do anything. I got out of prison when I was 40, bro. And I was like, damn, what am I going to do with my life? And I started this cleaning business. Now I got 6 employees. I got mad houses. I got condos. I got rental properties. And this within the last 5 years, bro, I just blew up. I think I got out when I was like 39 or something like that. It was I was almost 40 or something.
What year, how old were you when you went in?
I went into prison when I was like 36. I did like 3.5 years. I ended up going to immigration because I was born in Cuba.
Damn.
And I lost like my status here in the United. My shit's all fucked up for real.
Damn.
So when I got out, I started the business, but it's all my mom's business because I was a felon. I couldn't put everything in my name, so I put everything's in my mom's name, and I'm just like her manager. But really, it's our business, you know. I just can't like put everything in my name and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, so it's important to have something extra to do to keep your mind going, so you're not stuck in that like the matrix of just like this government, this life. Because if it was up to them, bro, this is what you would do. You would go to work, you come home, watch football on TV, and play the game, and then you wouldn't do nothing for your future.
Yeah, and I know people gonna watch this, and a lot of people do that, but it's
Yeah,
like,
I know, and I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
ain't nothing to down nobody about. That's what you do. That's what you do. But like, you know, it's like, I just feel as if everybody should have like an extra like side gig or something. Like, even if it's not every day, it's something that you do on the weekends or something. You know.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to bring you money. It doesn't really have to bring you money. This doesn't bring me no money. Like now I got my sponsors, but it's still not bringing me money, like profit wise. But it keeps me going. I sit down with a whole new person every week, and I talk to them about their lives and their dreams and their goals and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just sit down and just talk to people, and it kind of gives me like, it feeds my soul, man. It feels like I have a purpose now. You know? So I mean, it feels good to do something extra. Okay, you wrote your first song. Then you went to you just booked. How'd you even know about the studio? How'd you know about, you already knew people in the game? Or?
Yeah, I guess you could say I knew him. Not really knew him because I never really like hung out with him enough to really know him. But shout out to Taryn Woodward. He's like the owner of the establishment of the Music Lab. It's over off I think it's Upton and Savannah, and he every day he posts his he got like a flyer, his Music Lab poster. Boom, and I think I made a post and he probably commented on there or something, and so I was just like, book. You know what I'm saying? Like, whose studio is open that I can hit right now? Boom, I was able to get in right then and there.
And they had like somebody to help you do it, engineer type thing and everything?
Yeah. Okay. My engineer there, his name is Breon. Yeah.
And he was there that day, everything was good?
Yeah, shout out to my dog Breon, man. He been helping me out with a lot of things, man. More than just like making music, just like stuff that people don't know about that I was telling you in the start of the video, you know.
Like everyday type shit.
Like the legal stuff
that
people don't know about, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. I seen that you had to postpone your album because some like whatever. What was it called? Music?
So basically, 2 of the songs that I got that were supposed to release on the song, they have original samples from original songs. One of them is Ashanti. I don't know if you're familiar.
Yeah, I know.
Then another one was Nicki Minaj. But so basically what I did was, you know, you can't put out a sample on a song unless it's cleared, and you gotta have exclusive rights too. I have exclusive rights to one. I just switched out the other one with a different song, so that one ain't gonna be on there. But I kept the one that got Ashanti, and I've been I had to find a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy, and I had to email like 3 or 4 different people to get the right information, and then I had to fill out a clearance form that I got from Sony. Somebody, like one of the top dogs that works at Sony, sent me a clearance form, told me to send the audio file back, the new audio file, not the original. Sent them that, so now I'm just waiting on them to clear the song, and once I get approval, can drop it. I'm expecting to drop it next Friday.
And you got a whole album coming.
Yeah, 10 songs.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah.
A lot of people put out just singles.
Yeah.
So you going hard right now in the studio.
Trying.
Yeah, that costs a lot of money, right?
Yeah, I probably spent over like maybe $1,000 or $2,000 in total of studio time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Never made any back, but you know, it's cool. I like doing this stuff. And it's not, with me, it's not even about the money, you know what I'm saying? I don't even care about the money. I just want to get my name out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? the money gonna come.
Yeah, for sure.
Money gonna come.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about this podcast. I know one day something's gonna happen.
It will.
I know one day something's gonna happen. I'm gonna get more sponsors. I'm gonna do maybe a video go viral, or something. And I know I don't stress it because I know that as long as I keep doing good things and I keep putting out, good content, even though a lot of it is like it's for me, you know what I'm saying? It's for me to sit down with you and get to know you, and I feel good about that. I'm not even stressed if everybody else loves it. I want them to love it. I want them to watch. I want them to be excited about it. But I can't make nobody grab their phone, type in, my podcast. I can't make nobody. A lot of people know about my podcast. A lot of people know that, like thousands of people know about it, but they won't get on there and subscribe. They won't get on there and watch. You know what I'm saying? Even my homies, people I grew up with, I'll be like, hey, I had on, this guest, and I just had a doctor on. They'll be like, huh? What? Who? What do you? I'm like, damn, bro. I grew up with you. You one of my best friends. You don't even care, bro.
Damn.
It's crazy, Sometimes you want to make people watch, but we can't make nobody do nothing they don't want to.
Nah. I mean, I wouldn't say really like make them watch it, but like definitely make them
subscribe or something.
Yeah, that too, but more so make them feel it. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how like the idea that I have of making music. Like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people make music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to, put nobody down.
Yeah.
But you gotta, if you're making music, you gotta feel it. Like, you make good music if you listen to your own music and it gives you goosebumps.
Mm-hmm.
That's top tier, bro. It gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
I had people tell me my music gives them goosebumps. I make different, like I got pain music, I got turn up music, I got music for ladies.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you gotta feel it.
Hey, so does a lot of the rap stuff that you do have to do with your pops? You said your mom got with this, your stepdad or whatever, and then you say he's black, so I'm sure he introduced you to a lot of the rap scene, right? Did he bump all that Tupac and Too Short? Because he has to be like around my age, I think. I'm 44. He has to be like in his 30s or 40s or something.
Yeah, it's funny that you bring that up too, because he wants me to like don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like, he always got me hip to like a lot of people I didn't know growing up, like, like old school rappers, but like even like new school rappers, like I'm trying to think of who all he got me hip to, man. He got me hip to Doggy Style. He's from California.
Oh, is he?
He's kind of like he got that flow like Snoop Dogg. Not only that, he the one that put me on the Ak Obama. I don't know if you're familiar with Ak. Yeah. He put me on the Ak. At first, I didn't like him, and then I'm like, you know what? That shit hard. He dropped that gold on him, and I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
Shit, So yeah, he definitely played a major part, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know about all these original songs back then that people are remaking now, because I hear it now and I know, and I'll be like, okay, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
So he's a big influence in your life.
Definitely. Yeah. He always tries to get me to get on them old school beats, or like try to make like a remix not a remix, but like a remix or something like that. Like what I did with like Kendrick Lamar. They Not Like Us.
Yeah.
I got a song that's not even released yet. It's called Still Smoking. It's a Mystical sample.
Okay. Oh, I like that. I like Mystical.
Yeah.
He was dope. He was No Limit Records, I think.
Obviously, I don't know.
Yeah. It was like Master P.
Okay.
Back in the day, there was Master P, No Limit Records, and Mystical, and all them guys were rap. Master P did some things, boy. He used to sell CDs out of his trunk, and he's super rich now.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like him and his son and all them, they're like super, super rich now.
My man got his own cereal brand with Snoop Dogg, bro.
Chips, cereal,
crazy.
all that. Yeah. So, I mean, there's so many possibilities, man. So that's what I was wondering, because, like, like you said that he's been in your life since you were 2 years old.
Yeah.
So I can just imagine him pumping some, having you in the back seat, bumping some rap, you know what I'm saying? Tupac, Too Short,
Everything.
all that kind of stuff.
Everything.
Yeah, so that's something that I was thinking that because I'm trying to, when you're talking, I'm trying to think of the next question
Right.
or the next thing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, so you went to the studio, you made your first song. I know that we take the conversation all kinds of different places, but I'm still trying to keep on track and see where your life. So, okay, so you made your first song. How did you put that out there? How did you get that? Did people see it? Did it do good?
Yeah, it definitely hit some numbers, especially like the like behind the scene footage that I was putting out before the song even dropped, or not even the song. The song was already out before the video. The video is what actually made it pop. Really, it's getting close to 1,000 views. Yeah, it's like posting them reels and stuff like that gave me a lot of attention, stuff like that, and like me dropping the song. I actually like a lot of people don't know this, and I just got to put this out here for the people that don't know.
Yeah.
If you don't buy your beats, they can take your song off any platform because it's not your beat. You didn't make the beat, and there's licenses and stuff like that you need to purchase and save in your phone, documentation to prove that you know. You like, it's kind of like renting the beat in a way, you know. But yeah, I buy the beat first. Well, I actually have the lyrics jotted down, buy the beat, lay it down, put it out.
Okay. Yeah, because a lot of people probably don't know that. A lot of people probably think that that's their song just because they rapped over somebody else's beat, you know?
Yeah,
so that's good. That's good information to know. Yeah. Because I do have a lot of young rappers and stuff that watch me, or just local rappers and stuff that watch my podcast, especially when I have a local, artist on. Yeah. So that's good information to let them know so they can see, so they can, learn that they can't just put out any song over any beat and then think that, because they might do good for a first week and then all of a sudden it says Sony took your song off.
Yeah, they can do that.
Yeah, because it happens to my TikToks.
You know what I'm saying? But like, even with like the sample thing that I was telling you about, the whole legal issues with that, they won't even let me put the song out because I need proof to show that I got clearance from Sony. So once I get that, boom, people don't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. And then now that you're tapping your head, your head itches, huh? So you got long hair and stuff.
Yeah, man.
What's up with that look? You decided to just grow your hair and get braids and stuff.
Yeah.
Does that go with your rap thing and all that?
I feel like it definitely. The image helps a little bit. It's I don't know, man. I really don't know how to explain it because I was growing my hair out before I met my girl. But my brother LA, shout out to my brother LA. He always pushed me to change my look because I always had the same haircut, bro. Like if you ever look at my old pictures when I was a kid, regular fade, just no hair, just
number one up top and a fade.
Yeah, buzz cut with a fade, taper. So it just eventually changed my look. But like my girl, she had me step out of my element a little bit. And like don't get me wrong, there's been times where I wanted to cut my hair. It gets annoying sometimes, but like she got me more comfortable like taking my hair down. I used to never like having my hair down. You would never notice me if I had my hair down, bro. I look like a punk rock star or something, you know. So
But that's cool. That's like your image because you're rapping now. Yeah. So you got, you know what I'm saying? You got your hair braided up. And then, so I think it's like, it goes good with your image that you're doing and your style. And your raps are like, like I'm trying to switch everything to more, faith, love, hope. But your rap's going hard. And they got, strong words. The one at Auntie's house, it was like, bitch, like, so I was like, damn, this dude, he go hard. Like, I hope he don't come with one of those songs over here. Nah, but I mean, because you got your own style, you know what I'm saying? I don't look bad on that. And then I feel like in the Bible, I feel like when I read about the Bible, I feel that Jesus was sat with everybody. Jesus gave everybody a chance, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not no better than I can't say, hey man, I don't want you on because you got bad lyrics and shit. Nah, I'm gonna sit down with you. I'm gonna talk to you. I want to learn who you are too. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to be on my platform, talk to me, get to know you. To me, it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Jesus sat with prostitutes, with taxpayers, with fishermen, lawyers, doctors, like, poor people on the street, I'm sure murderers, everything. Like, he gave everybody a chance. So who am I? I'm not no one better. So when people hit me up, I just want them to be social media savvy. I want to see what they're doing. I don't want it to be someone that don't even have a social media, because then I'll be like, what, you're going to be on my podcast, but you're not even going to be able to, because I want it to be a vice versa. Like, I'm going to promote you, but also I want you to put some of the podcast stuff on your social media, because I'll make some clips and I'll send you some clips. I want you to put a couple of those clips on your story. I want you to, you know what I mean? I want to be able to tag you on the podcast. I want to, and then some people, like, I'll tag them on the podcast. They don't even approve the tag.
Yeah, like when you send out a collaboration or something like that. Yeah.
You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I got a YouTube.
Yeah, so I can highlight your name, and it'll be like, I don't know if it'll let us collab, but I can at least highlight your name on my YouTube page and all that stuff. Cool. And I also, on my stories, I'll tag you in my stories, and then you can like share them on your stories, and vice versa. I can send you the clips of you when you talk, and then you can put a couple clips on your stories, and then a couple people will be like, oh, that. Let me check that dude's podcast out. A couple people that I know be like, hey, let me go check that rapper. You know what I'm saying? Let me go check his page out. So I want it to be a vice versa thing, not just me have somebody on and then they don't even help me promote my podcast.
Yeah.
I want it to be a win-win.
That's definitely what I'm all about, man. When people show love, give faith and all that,
Yeah.
to me, I do the same, give it back, like.
Yeah.
I'm all for it because I'm trying to get in the same spot you trying to get in, man. We all trying to make it to the top.
Yeah,
so.
we all trying to come up. We all trying to come up and somehow make money and have more things, So I feel like we need to. All right, so okay, you made that first song, and then what made you like start going harder, or like how did you end up getting like? What was your next process? Did you say, I'm going to start going to the studio all the time? Or did somebody hit you up and say, hey man, that sounds good, you should do more music? Mm-hmm. Tell me what's up with that.
Yeah, I remember when I dropped my first track, Pain Flow. My girl loved it. Everybody loved it. My whole family. They always gonna show love, but I definitely got a lot of love on Facebook and stuff too. And then like, boom, that made me go a little bit harder. Not only just that, like, shout out to my moms, like my moms and my pops, like, especially my mom's heavily, she always told me, like, you can be anything you want. Like, like you literally can be anybody you want. We're all human, so it's like, there's no limit,
Yeah.
So Pain Flow, all that. I'm trying to think. I dropped Pain Flow first, and then I dropped the EP with 4 songs. That did pretty good. Then I did a couple shows, I was getting a lot of love at the shows, like then I dropped like 2 or 3 more singles after the EP. And I noticed that some of the songs that I was putting out there and performing, having like females like twerking and stuff to it, and just people like bopping their heads, just like I was telling you, like they feel that. They feel it. And that's what it's all about. And so, shit, after that, not too long after that, dropped the Auntie House.
Yeah.
Numbers I've never seen before in my life. Like, on Auntie House platform itself was like, I got like 1,000 likes and 1,000 views. And then 1017 record label, they reposted it. They do like promo for people and stuff like that on Instagram.
Yeah.
I think last time I checked, it was at 70,000. I never seen numbers like that ever in my life. So like, hey, you got to keep going. No, you can't stop.
The Facebook, the Auntie's House on Facebook did bad.
Yeah, that did numbers too. Yeah,
I had thousands of views.
I had about 300 likes, including reactions and stuff like that, and hella comments and
hella shares and all that. I know.
It's like one of those things, like, I'm sure you have it too. Like, you ever like think of something, like think of like what could happen if I do this, or like say like you're about to go do something like for instance, when I did my free performance downtown.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. I remember that.
I wasn't expecting for people to rock with me the way it did, but at the same time, I did. I had the picture in my head. I'm like, they got to, bro.
You didn't know it was gonna work, but you thought it for sure would.
Yeah. It was like 50-50, and it worked. It was just like how I got the videos to prove it. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's crazy.
So you just took a speaker downtown and then a microphone. And it was right here, right? Like right by here, right by my studio.
Yeah, it was over there.
Like down the street by 40, the Club 44 or whatever, Bar 44 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and it was funny because I was doing it right next to the police. I kind of got annoyed and pulled off, but it was fun though.
And there was girls twerking, people dancing all around you.
Man, it got to a point to where like there was like this big old circle full of people, and they heard one of my songs. One of them got their attention. They was like, and I had my hair down too, so they like, who is this?
Yeah.
Like, who is this weird looking dude? But he's spitting though. He's spitting. Yeah. So it just like it got people like just putting their arms on my shoulder and shit, rocking with me. I got people that's all up in my face, like okay. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, so I seen you post that this was like this summer's been lit.
Oh man, yeah.
This summer's been lit, huh? So how'd you get with Cash Out Miggy and all them guys? Like how did that collab? Cause like you and him, I'll be seeing you guys together here and there. Yeah. He was on your auntie's house in the background.
Yeah. He that's a solid dude, man. Shout out to Miggy. Shout out to all them boys. Dirty Mac.
Dirty Mac's my boy. Yeah, he's been on my podcast twice.
They like cousins or whatever, and I met them through like the music, like the shows and stuff like that. How I started was like I heard Dirty Mac perform first, and I heard Miggy. I think they performed a couple songs together on the first show. It was at the Polish Ostrich. As soon as I get off stage, I come up to Mac. I'm like, bro, you hard, bro. Like, bro, I don't even know what to say for it, bro. Like his punchlines is crazy. Miggy's is crazy. Miggy, like, but I really got clicked with Dirty Mac first, and then later down the road clicked with Miggy. I really started messing with him for real after I seen his podcast on here. Yeah. Like I don't really want to say too much, but the stuff with his parents and stuff like that, and going through a whole bunch of stuff and making music at the same time, that definitely put an inspiration on me, because it's like I couldn't imagine going through some stuff like that and still trying to put out all this music, but his music is good. And then like I told him about it too, and we just always been clicked. And you know what I'm saying, whenever he got on stage and performed, I'm right there in front of him. I'm probably one of the most turned people out the crowd, even with Mac. Everybody that's associated with them, bro. That's really hot.
So how was that his cookout and all that stuff? Like, you guys made a video coming out soon or something like that? You guys were all like on this little car or whatever. I seen like the backstage, back scene footage, but pretty soon, I guess the video is going to be done pretty soon.
Yeah, the video should be done. I said it should be done by like next week or something like that. It really don't take that long to make a music video. I don't really know how Javi works, but...
Yeah, I just talked to him today. He's the one that brought me these panels.
Okay.
And I was like, "What's up with that video?" He's like, "It's coming out soon. It's coming out soon." He's just got a bunch of shit that he's doing. He does weddings and this, but it's coming out soon. He told me.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Out of nowhere, we were talking about this for a long time. Actually, this is like when we had one of our shows. You know how it's starting to get colder out now. So this was probably in like June, July, like a month or two ago in July or whatever. And, we all got into a circle. So Mac wasn't performing at this show, but he came to support me and Miggy because I was performing a song that had Mac on it. And I knew he was going to show up, but I didn't know if he was going to show up. He showed up, boom. Me, Paco P. I'm sure you heard of him. Got him on a song. My dudes. Me, Paco, Miggy, Mac, and damn, I'm trying to think. If I'm missing names, I'm sorry, y'all. But we all just got into a circle while other performers were performing. And, you know, a little bit of liquor was involved, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
you might say something, you know, but we were just like, need to get a cipher, bro. We all need to come together, get a cipher, you know, something like that. And, you know, so we had the idea of this for a long time. And then out of nowhere, Miggy's like, you want to hop on this carne asada cipher? It's like carne asada theme, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, why not? I don't know what I'm gonna say, but, and you know, it's crazy. I told him, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but man, I came up with my verse within like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
And then it was supposed to be like a month ago, but something happened, and then.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was that long. It was probably like
a couple of weeks. It was like postponed, right?
Yeah, it was postponed for like two or 3 weeks.
Because I had a wedding or something to go to, and I was like, damn. But then he did it this couple weeks ago or whatever, and I had something else. I wanted to go so bad, dude.
Yeah, it was lit, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. They had I don't know if it was technically a slingshot. I would call it a doom buggy.
Yeah, like a doom buggy.
It was definitely a doom buggy, but it was like one of those like 2023, 2024 models, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it looks dope as hell.
They brought that. They had food, you know what I'm saying? They had cooked food. I wish I would have had some.
You didn't eat?
Bro.
You was busy.
No, like we were there, right? Because we were there. Somebody in the group chat said they were supposed to bring a taco truck. So we didn't see the taco truck. They didn't bring the taco truck. I didn't know they was going to bring out food. We went and got tacos from an actual taco truck around the corner and came back. And you see me in the video. I got my tacos in my taco box in my verse. It's funny. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty funny, man. We put a lot of thought into it. Not only just that. I'm trying to think of what else, man. You had people with cowboy hats on, cowboy boots with the cowboy belt, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was turning up. Everybody
Luis Gamas, he's like a Mexican singer, dude.
Yeah, I'm hip. Yeah, Luis, he a cool dude, man. We all got each other in the group chat, so we all
Broken Heart Boy was there.
Yeah, I'm clicked in with him too, man. Shout out to all them boys, man.
He's the one that made me those panels. He does acoustic panels, but he's a rapper, and I have him on the podcast twice, I think. Yeah, I think 3 times.
Yeah, he on the cipher too, and I actually just texted him in the group chat the other day. He posted a picture of all these. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm like, man, because I own the house and I got a spare room and stuff, and I want to turn it into like a barbershop / studio. You can come in there, make your music, lay down your tracks. Boom. If you want to get a cut, you can get cut up too, after. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel special.
Yeah, you cut hair?
No, I wish, but I want to learn though. The reason why I say that is because like I really don't like to go nowhere without a fresh cut, bro. I just like to always stay clean. I don't know why. I think it's because my mom always had me get cuts when I was a kid, every single week or every other week.
Yeah. You like to stay fresh.
Hell yeah.
Ain't no thing.
Who don't like to stay fresh? I see you always staying fresh.
Yeah, if my hair gets a little too long, I don't even want to make a video.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn, I gotta go get my haircut.
That's how I kind of felt with mine, but I just got a haircut about like not too long ago, close to a week. So
yeah. So I mean, I think it's good to stay fresh. Stay fresh. I always tell my son, like, get a haircut, stay fresh, stay clean. I said the way you present yourself, the way you look, it means a lot.
It do.
You know what I'm saying?
It do.
A lot of people respect that. They'll see you, they'll be like, damn, that motherfucker look fly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It goes a long way when you present yourself like a clean, fresh. You know what I'm saying? That goes a long way. What I was gonna say, it's good to get all these dudes on your team, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, that's another reason why I got you on my podcast. Yeah. Because I seen who you're hanging out with, and I'm like, oh, this all my peoples. I gotta get them on the podcast. Because I'm like, damn, everybody, he messing with everybody that's already been on the podcast. So it just made me feel like, he's the next one that I need to sit down and talk to. You know what I'm saying? Because this podcast is not just for me to have a podcast. This is me to build a relationship with you. So, because I know that you're going to get bigger and I know you're going to do more things. And then right now, this is like part one. Then next time we sit down, I'm like, all right, that was last summer. Tell me about what happened then now. Like what, you know what I mean? And then we can go, you know what I'm saying, from there on, like, because I want to sit down again with CNN Mikey. I want to sit down again with, you know, Cash Out Miggy. I'm going to sit down with all these dudes again. As they get more, you know, more bigger. Now, next time I sit down with Cash Out Miggy, I can ask him about a lot of the stuff that happened since last time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not just me just getting to know you and then that's it. I'll never see you again. No, this is for me to build a relationship with you, a friendship with you, and we can help promote each other for the future. You know what I'm saying? And just because I changed the name to Have Faith, Show Love, Give Hope doesn't mean that I still don't want to do the same thing. It's still Big Yogi's Garage inside my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I created in the beginning. But now that I believe in Jesus Christ, I have faith, but I still want to show my artist love, and I still want to give you guys hope that you guys can create more in the future. I still want to sit down and talk about your dreams and your goals and about your music, and I still want to show you that I'm here for you and I'm willing to help you promote. And this is the first step to create that bond. So now, next time we sit down, I don't got to say, hey, how did you get your name? I already know.
Yeah. The
people that view already know. So then it'll be a whole different podcast about a whole different situation, you know? So this is kind of building like a friendship for the future, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So what's next? What are your goals? Okay, hold on. Before that, let me take a 1 second break because I want to check the camera and make sure everything's going good.
That's cool.
All right, we're back. I just need to take a little break real quick. I want to check the cameras, make sure everything's recording good and everything. All right, so I want to know, man, like your goals and your dreams, because I feel like we can actually talk them into reality. Just how you said if you go downtown in your mind, you was like, if I go downtown with my speaker and my, you know, microphone, maybe people would get hip and you know, start dancing. So I feel like you can create that in your mind and then actually see it. So tell me a little bit about your dreams and your goals, you know, outside of work and all that.
Well, not only do I want to be like a big time, you know, artist or rapper, whatever they want to call it. You know, I do want to start like a clothing brand, you know, like what you got going on, what Mac got going on.
Yeah, the Dirty Mac.
I haven't really came up with like the idea. I kind of got like the LLC title locked already in my head. You know, it'd probably be like Breadwinning Apparel LLC, you know what I'm saying? But I haven't came up with like what I would put on the hoodie, the design wise, or like even like I don't know if I'm sure you listen to some of my songs. I'm sure you peep like it's Breadwinnin Swinn, and you know we came to win. I was thinking about like, you know, like making hoodies with designs. I don't know what I put on the front, but I know on the back of the hoodie, and you know we came to win or something like that. You know, it's something that I say a lot in my songs to brand myself, but not only just the clothing brand stuff. I do want to own like my own building, something like what you got going on. But like, I always had the dream of opening up my own nightclub, like the Two Twins down here downtown. They Noir Hybrid Lounge, the Two Twins. I don't think they from here. I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure, but whatever they doing their thing, and that's something I definitely want to do because that's where the real money comes in, man. You invest in a building and you make it into a club. What? You're winning. Yeah. You know, I definitely want to be my own boss. You know, never have to work at Jeep again. That's definitely one of my goals. On top of everything else I just told you.
Yeah. On top of the music, you also want to be like an entrepreneur, have your own merch, your own club, your own studio.
Yep, studio.
Yeah, be an entrepreneur, maybe get a barbershop, whatever. Whatever leads to whatever, you know. That's good, man. That's good. And then I wanted to ask you about, there's a guy that works with you that he's the one that he hit me up and he said, "Hey Yogi, there's this artist. What's his name?
Tacho.
Tacho. Yeah.
Shout out to Tacho.
Yeah, shout
man.
out Tacho because he's like, I already had seen you online and everything, and I already had noticed you, but I know him personally. So we grew up together. And he reached out to me. He said, "Hey Yogi, you should have him on the, you know what I mean?" And I think he works with you and stuff.
Yeah.
He works at G with you.
Yeah, we work on the same team, man. He's a pretty cool dude, man.
Yeah.
Funny as hell.
Hey, I just seen him at the fiesta the other day. I said, "What up?" And he's like, "You up there live?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm live." He's like, "Okay." So he just come up. He's like, "I'm avoiding that shit." So he didn't want to come up. I had like a little stage. And I was just going live and stuff, talking. Sometimes I don't even know what to talk about. I'm just up there talking, just rambling on about. Right. I was like 3 hours live, but I was just trying to have some fun. But not everyone's comfortable enough to sit down and talk and all that. So he was like, "What up, what up?" And he just kept walking. I was like, come on up here. And like, but you know, it's all good. It's all love, you know. And that's pretty cool. He reached out to me and he's like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, have him on the podcast, Yogi, because I know you sit down with artists and stuff like that. So that's cool. Shout outs to him, man. Thank you very much for, you know, getting this all going, you know. And then not only that, but I see you, bro. I see everything you do. I watch everything, all your stuff, you know, because you like all my stuff. I like your stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, every time I post whatever, it might even be a Bible thing or whatever. Still hit the heart. Whenever I see something of yours, I hit the heart. It might even be some cuss words, whatever. I don't care. It is what it is. I still, you know what I'm saying? The only thing is I'm not really big on sharing everybody's stuff, but I believe that commenting, like my emojis, my little heart, that means something. You know, my little bear with my cross and my prayers, that right there, because sometimes interaction goes further than a share. Because sometimes I share things and it'll be no likes on it. But once I put my little emoji on there, it'll show other people that Yogi commented on this, and then you'll see it'll start a cold reaction where a whole bunch of other people get to see it. So even if you just drop a 100, you know what I mean, on someone's stuff, like you might see something, if you just put like a little 100 or a little, you know what I'm saying, a little flex arm, that will get more interaction for the next person. It'll say, you know, Breadwinnin Swinn just commented on this guy's post, and it'll pop up on my thing and be like, oh shit, what's he talking about? Oh, and then I can put my emoji on there, and then a couple other people will see it, and it'll get a whole bunch of people, you know, commenting on it, like congratulations on this or whatever. So I believe that comments and all that goes further than shares. And pictures, dude. Pictures go far. When you just post, like, before we leave here, we're gonna do a couple pictures, and we're gonna post them online tonight. I'm gonna say, you know, because this podcast is gonna come out Saturday. Okay. I'm gonna edit it all in the next 3 days, and it's gonna come out this Saturday.
That's sweet, bro. I
don't got nobody else. You're the next person, so I'm gonna try to edit it this, like, the next coming days. Make sure I, you know, put it whatever, and then have it out this weekend. So Saturday morning it'll be out. You'll be episode, I think, 125. And then I'm gonna get a little thumbnail made. It's gonna be like a picture of me and you. I'm gonna put have faith, show love, give hope, and put it out there. You know. Is there you got any beats on there? Can you rap a little bit for me? Just like a couple, like, or something like that? Can you play a beat or whatever? You don't gotta do a whole song. Let's just do like a little verse or something.
I'm trying to think.
I know. Some of your songs are a little crazy and stuff.
Some of them. That's why I'm trying to pick the right one for the podcast. You know what I'm saying? You got to be.
What's that one with you said Breadwinnin Swinn? Breadwinner. What's that?
I can't really remember. That's what I'm looking for right now. I got a lot, man.
But you also got a lot of new stuff, right?
Yeah, I do. I do got some new stuff. It's definitely
You got stuff no one's ever heard before, right?
Yeah. That's one of the ones that I want to do, but you know, I don't know if I mean, I could play it, you know, play the beat, rap off top of it, but I don't know if they would let you post it because of the sample. Yeah. This is the sample that's on there.
But how about if you just do 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
I think,
I don't think it should be a problem.
yeah, because as long as it doesn't go over 30 seconds or like a minute or something, then it won't hurt it. But if just do like a couple, like just to have something on the podcast, because I don't really have an editor anymore. I used to have, you know how Cash Out Miggy he did, and I had like a video put into it.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
But I don't got that do no more. So I just, if you have like a verse or something, just do it, and then we can end the podcast like that, and I can just or maybe even start the podcast with it. I don't know. I wanted to do an open mic.
Yeah, that's sweet.
But I couldn't get the dudes to come, you know what I'm saying?
It's all good, you know.
Yeah, because I wanted to do that. Have like an open mic here, have the open mic, and then you just like do like how you did it on Auntie's house. That was dope.
Yeah.
We'll get a couple cameras. How was that? How was that thing? How was that pretty cool?
It was pretty sweet. I ain't gonna lie. It's somewhere that you never thought it would be at.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I mean...
Is it a real house? Or is it like a studio?
I mean, yeah, it could be a house, yeah. But, yeah, technically it is a house.
Oh, yeah.
You walk in, but it's upstairs, and then once you go upstairs, you know, it's like this. Like, boom, you go upstairs, then you go into the room, and, like, you know, you walk into the door. I got people's names signed all over that's been there. Like, I even seen CNN Mikey's signature signing.
Yeah.
I don't know if Handsome been on there, but
yeah,
you know, Handsome.
4 years ago,
a whole bunch of people on that platform, bro. And I signed my name up there on the windowsill. As soon as you walk in the door upstairs, you see Breadwinnin Swinn up there. But then you turn to the right, and then it's all of this. It's like you got all this right here, and then on the other side is the kitchen that I was in with the mic dropping down.
It's like a set though.
Yeah, it's a set.
Yeah.
But it's like you walk in, you don't think it's gonna be a set until you go upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So like mine is like, cause like that I got my whole like podcast, like table, chairs, couch. But over here I got my own little set, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got my vault, and I got like my whole thing. It used to be like garage theme. I used to have like Steelers signs, and you see all that Steelers stuff over there because I'm a big Steelers fan. I used to have Steelers stuff all over and stuff. But I just changed it up. Have faith, show love, give hope. I'm just trying to do something different, and also still show love to people and give people hope, you know. So you want to do that or no?
Definitely can.
Huh? You can?
Yeah.
All right, do some.
I didn't know if you want to do it right now.
Yeah, do it right now.
All right, I gotta pull up the beat real quick.
Yeah, do it right now. Yeah, cause just find a beat and do something, and then we'll even if I can take this little clip and put it like towards the front or the back or wherever I want. You know what I mean? Cause I'm the one that edits it. I used to have an editor and stuff, but it just got so expensive and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I mean that makes sense. You know.
Just put the phone like up here so it can like go, so you can hear it through the mic, and then just rap something.
Let's see.
I think it would be cool. I need to get like a video editing, like I need to figure it out more, you know. So I'm trying to figure it out, but
yeah,
I'm trying to figure it out by myself. And
you got the right idea though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I just I want to kind of like learn how to make all my stuff. I've been trying to do my own thumbnails, my own editing, and then I just like up here I don't have Wi-Fi yet, so I'm still trying to figure it all out.
I think I'm gonna do this one. I just gotta make sure I don't say this one word.
No, just say whatever you want. Say whatever you want.
If I could bleep it out.
No, just say it. Just say it. Don't matter.
So.
Just say it, because I want you to be authentic. I want you to be you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to block you from.
Oh yeah, definitely. This was one of the samples on the that was supposed to be on my album, but I took it off and I replaced it with a different song. Mm-hmm. But I still want people to know, like, you know. No, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's Breadwinnin Swinn. Now you know we came to win.
Let's go.
Show love. Give faith and hope. Yeah. I'm just trying to live good. I'm just trying to live great. Popped out designer on. Every day I'm eating steak and I've been feeling like an ape cause I've been rocking all this babe. Yeah, my life a little bent, but I'm trying to get it straight. First profit sharing check that I get, I'm copping chain. It'll be here next year. All I gotta do is wait, stay down and stay humble. I pray to God they know my name. Every day I'm praying. I just want the money, not the fame. And I'm just smoking on this weed, get medicated every day. I don't even give a fuck about what a hater gotta say. Catch them in the deep end and nah, they ain't getting saved. I just push the pedal to the metal, don't even tap the brake. Keep it real when I make music, I don't really fuck with the fake. Hit the club, fuck these janky ass promoters, I'm getting paid. Gotta pay just to hit the stage, fuck up on my face. Every day I'm getting cheese, these fuck boys in the race. Bums living with they mamas, I be staying out the way and I be staying out the mix. That drama shit, it ain't my thing. And I'm just getting to this girl that said he's staying in my lane. Yeah. It's my moment for life, and they know that I'm winning, getting all of this money, and you know I'ma spend it, praying just for bigger blessings, I'ma stay independent, bitch.
It's fire.
I appreciate it, bro.
That you can feel that. You can feel the music, bro. For real, that's some hard shit, bro.
I appreciate it. I wish I could release it, but I'm gonna just release it as a single down the road. Just
okay, yeah. Once you get it approved or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta get it cleared by whoever published the song and stuff like that. You did clearance form and stuff. But
yeah, you went hard though.
I appreciate it.
You can feel it. You can feel like it's like you got that thing. Yeah, man, you got it. Yeah, that one's dope. And then you got all that shit memorized in your head already?
Yeah,
Damn.
I mean, I could have went off the top with it, but I didn't want to mess nothing up, so I already had the lyrics in my phone, so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I told you, but every song that I do, mostly written. There's only one song that I did that's really off the dome. I can't remember which one it is.
So yeah, you write them. And then, but first you get the beat and then you write them, or you do it vice versa?
Yeah.
You got the beat.
Yeah. I get the beat, feel it out if I like it. Yeah, get the beat, listen to it, feel it out, and then I write to it. Then once I got the whole song completed, all my lyrics and stuff, then I buy the beat. That's like the last part, and then you got to pay for the studio time, and then you got to pay for cover art. Yeah. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
Yeah, you put a lot of your money, your heart, your soul, your sweat into this.
Literally. Because I got to work for it, and I'm literally sweating and stuff like that in the factory. So, there's no cap in that, bro.
No, I know. Yeah, it ain't like you hustling, selling drugs, or not. You working your ass off to get to where you're at.
Yeah, I don't need to do that, man. Don't get me wrong. When I was younger, I tried it. I tried to sell some weed. You know, it ain't for me. I had a person run off on me with a little sack, and I'm like, you know what? Just have it, bro. I'm not doing this no more. You got it, bro. You know, this was before I even got my, my CCW license and stuff like that. But I mean, even then, in a situation like that, you can't do nothing about it. You can't just shit for taking some weed. You know what I'm saying? It's not how the world works, but. Yeah, after that incident, I was like, I don't want to go through all this.
So you're all legit, huh? You got the CCW. You ain't never been in no kind of felony, no kind of like big trouble, none of that kind of stuff.
Nah.
That's good, man.
Well,
that shows a lot from you because it's so easy to get like some kind of felony and then you ruin your whole life for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I mean, I was close. If I was, I caught a case when I was 17, man. I don't know if a lot of people know, but I put it in my song Pain Flow. And that's one of the most realest songs ever. All of my songs I keep it real, but that one is the most specific because, man, I ain't never think I was gonna get out. I got locked up for trying to be sweet. I got caught with a gun, the age of 17. They could have tried me they could have waited until I turned 18 and tried me as an adult, but they didn't do that. They just, because they know this was like one of my first serious offenses. They let me go. I was doing good in JDC. I was there for a whole month. And I'm not gonna lie, time goes by so slow when you're locked up. No. Even just a month. Like I know you've been in there for a couple years, but bro, just a month?
Yeah,
it'll do some shit to you.
Just a couple weeks, dude. That shit goes slow as hell.
Nobody, you have like the feeling of like nobody cares or
Yeah.
nobody's thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? The only people that's really thinking about you is your family. Like, I know for a fact my mom and them.
Yeah, your mom for
You know what I'm saying? All my friends, though,
They don't care.
ain't nobody out there like free Ant, free Swin, you know? Hey, just looking at, like, my window, bro. From where that door is,
Yeah.
from this door to right here to the end of this rug was probably how big my little
Your little room.
was. And you sleeping on a brick slab with like a cushion, like
Little thin ass cushion.
yeah, a little thin
You
cushion.
can still feel the concrete underneath.
And the window is like, you know,
Yeah.
this wide, this long. I can only look so far. I can't
Yeah.
look at, you know, it's just so depressing.
And some of those windows
bro.
are cloudy. You can't even see nothing. You just can see like a little tiny bit out.
Man, I had dreams that I was free. Then I woke up, I'm still in that damn cell,
Yeah.
pissed.
I
Just,
know, man. I've been there. I've done that. I know exactly how you feel. It doesn't matter, dude. One day in jail is a pain in the ass. Because, dude, you have no say in what you're doing. So, yeah, 1 month, 1 day, 2 years, 3, however, it's all, like, sucks so bad. So, I mean, but you didn't get in any like, felony or nothing? You didn't get, like, major time or nothing?
no.
So they just dropped the charges or something?
Yeah.
And plus you were before 18, right? So you were juvenile?
Yeah, they wanted to send me to YTC. I don't even know what that stands for, but they wanted to send me to YTC all the way till I was like 21. And it's crazy because if they would have did that, it wouldn't have been no pain flow that would have came out, or it wouldn't have been. I would have missed out on the trip that I took with my mom to Florida. My mom, and my sister. I would have missed out on that. I would have missed out on going to Vegas for my 21st birthday.
Yeah.
So many things, bro. Birthdays and
Yeah, you probably
special
wouldn't have had a
events.
job at Jeep.
No, I wouldn't.
Like,
I
you
wouldn't have
wouldn't-
had my job at
Yeah.
Jeep. No.
And then they're not trying to hire people with gun felonies and shit like
Nah.
that.
So after I got off, I was just like, you know, I'm gonna chill out, stuff like that, and I did, and I haven't been into nothing for a long time, and it really all it was just being around people that don't have my best interests, and that's who I surround myself with is people who have my best interests. Like the only people you ever gonna see me kicking with is my cousins, my brothers, my sisters. You know, I got a couple friends like Mickey and them, like, you know, or even
They on the same goal as you.
yeah, or even like friends, like people that I used to work with, bro. Like so many people I used to work with. Shout out to everybody, man. Just the ones that kept it real and stay solid with me, bro. Like when I was even before Jeep, like all the people I was working with at Red Robin. People don't know I was flipping burgers at Red Robin. I used to work at Burger King. Then but my first job was the zoo. You know, a lot of people know me from there too.
Yeah, that's my son's first job.
Yeah.
The zoo. He works
Yeah.
here now.
I was in the back of house.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
catering for like weddings and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Damn, that's the stuff you should have told me in the beginning when I asked you. Tell me about you.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, it's all
it
good.
just now came to mind. But
Yeah,
yeah, man. You know,
it's all
like
good.
setting up for like business meetings and stuff like
Yeah.
that for like, you know, the rich folks out there. And
So man, so that's cool. That goes to show you a lot, bro. You just didn't get luckily a job at Jeep. No, you worked your way up to get a job
yeah,
at Jeep.
I've been working since I was 16. You know,
That's dope, bro. That's fire.
I don't know if you ever listened to the song "Free Game." One of my lines that I said in that song. Ever since I turned 16, I ran me up a check. Literally, bro. Like my mom was like, "You not about to be living in here with no job." You know, and she the one who got me to start saving my money, man. If I would have kept saving, like, bro, I was literally working at the zoo, right? She made me put up $250 because I was getting paid bi-weekly. I wasn't getting paid weekly or however it is.
Yeah, every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was getting paid every
Bi-weekly. I think you're right. Bi-weekly.
Yeah, 2 weeks. I was
Yeah.
getting paid every 2 weeks, and every 2 weeks I was putting up $250. If I'd have been doing that since I was 16 all the way at 23, I probably have like 20, 30,000 in the bank just sitting in there. But you know, me being hard-headed, I didn't listen. Didn't listen to a lot of things my mom said, but like once like stuff started clicking in, and like I had to learn the hard way. Like, you know, I'm gonna start listening. So now I'm doing better, you know, saving and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, so especially since I got a house, you never know what's gonna happen. Even though I got homeowners insurance, you know.
Yeah, yeah. You never know.
You never know. You
Yeah.
don't. You never know.
Hey, so it sounds like your mom was one of your biggest like role models growing up.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you know how like I told you she always wanted me to like tell me I can be anything I want. Yeah, I can be anything I want, but mama, I want to be just like you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You work hard. You got your own house. I want my own house.
Yeah.
I never, when I was a kid, bro, when I was 16, I could like, I could imagine me having a house, but I never knew what the steps were to take. Like I just figured like even before I turned 16, I figured getting a house was like, once you turn 18, they give it to you. No, they don't give it to you.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. I wish it was, but you gotta work for it, man. Just like how I had to work for my car, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot.
So your mom was, and then was there anybody else like family wise that's like a big role model to you to make you the person you are today besides your mom?
I mean, I can name off a lot of people, man. Like my mom, my pops, my brothers, my sisters. You know, they just they show me love. They motivate me, and I be seeing everybody does their own thing. Like I got to sit my sister Deja, she do hair. My brother LA, he works out, and he does like they both post their content. You know, try to get themselves out there,
Like social media wise.
yeah. Like my brother, he works out. He posts his reels and stuff on TikTok, and he's gaining attention, he's gaining traction. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's fire.
Everybody in my circle that's around me is doing something, and I feel like me doing music is just gonna make them go harder, and them doing what they doing is gonna make me go harder. So it all just works out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So they all inspire you, and you inspire them.
Yeah.
It's like a circle.
Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, like a circle, and we're all showing love to each other too. Like I'm not gonna lie, you know, it's been some times where, like me and some of my brothers, you know, we might have like fell out and things like that, but we ain't never stopped showing love to each other though, and that's just real.
Absolutely.
That's real.
Yeah, and then what was your like? Who inspires you in the music scene? Like, what's your like top 5 rappers?
Man,
Do you have top 5 rappers? Lil Wayne, like anybody like that? Anybody that, or are you more like self-made?
I don't want to put any artist under the bus just in case this. I already know this is gonna blow up one day, and I don't want no rappers to feel some type of way.
Who's your favorite rapper of all time?
My favorite rapper? That is a good ass question.
You don't have a favorite rapper where you can just boom name it?
I'd have to go on my phone and look at the most people that I listen to in my song.
When I was growing up, my favorite rapper was go ahead, look at your phones. Like, tell me, I want to know who you listen to, like who inspires you. If you can't give me a top 5, like, is there not a rapper that like Drake or like, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you. Are you familiar with No Cap?
I've heard of them, yeah.
I was gonna say Young Boy, but like,
Okay.
he's cool, but No Cap, he's more like, he gives me hope. Like, this all the stuff he talks about in his songs, like bar for word, every line that he says in his song is a punchline. Like he'll say something that you never thought you could think of, you know. And that's what I try to do too. Every bar, I try to do every bar, every line, try to make it into a punchline. It's really hard, but that's definitely he. You know, listen to him a lot makes me want to get into the studio and stuff like that. Even Mo3, you know, that'd be number 2. Mo3, man,
Mo3.
like he's you know who Mo3 is, right?
Yeah,
He's from Texas, and he got gunned down a couple years ago, man. Rest in peace to him. His melodies, bro, just man. Sometimes like it make me cry a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm an emotional person, so I cry.
Me too, bro.
But it's all right to cry, you know what I'm saying?
I cry every once in a while.
And that's why I be telling people like how, like, once again, I know I brought it up multiple times, but when you cry, you listen to a song, you feel that. That's what I mean when you feel music, goosebumps, when you're crying, any emotion you feel off of music, that you're feeling it, you know? And that's why I would put him in my category, you know, number 2. You know, 3, You know, I gotta go with Eminem. You know,
Eminem, yeah.
If you don't, bro, like I don't know if you know, but 8 Mile played a big part in my life. Me and my brother David, shout out to my brother David.
Mm-hmm.
We always used to watch 8 Mile every
the movie?
single day. Yes,
Yeah,
bro. And it's just so inspirational to how he made it out the gutter, bro. Like getting jumped and getting right back on stage and beating them in the battle just by getting on their ass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? On stage in
I
front of
love
everybody.
Eminem, dude. He's from 45 minutes away from here.
Yeah.
He grew up in Detroit. Like we can literally go there like in a couple minutes.
Yeah, and when I was a kid, I didn't. Well, I think I was familiar Detroit. I think I was familiar with Detroit not being too far away.
Yeah,
but you know, just because I'm white too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And a lot, like I said at the
you're
start,
white. Hold on, you're white.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just like.
See, people say that though. People, when I get a fresh cut in the fade, you would never know. You wouldn't know. Yeah, some people know, some people don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, a white artist from Detroit that made it big time, bro.
Fuck yeah.
And he's like close to being a billionaire.
Dude, he's the biggest artist in the world, bro. He has more views, more hits, more like if you
He can
look
never
up,
fall off.
ask your phone who's the most streamed artist in the world. Eminem. Who's the biggest rapper in the world? Eminem. And ask your phone anytime who has the most YouTube views. Eminem. Who has the most? Eminem. Because he not only has all the white people, he has all the black people, he has all the Mexican like. And then some people only got this little group. Some people only got this little group. But he's been worldwide for his whole life. Yeah, he stopped making music for a long ass time, but everybody knows who Eminem is.
Yeah.
And when he was on top, he was on top.
He was. He was like just like his like. I remember listening to his first couple albums, like Marshall Mathers and. Bro.
Like my name is who? My name is
bro. Like dog. If you don't know that song, you're not really listening. You never really listened to the old school music, bro.
Yeah.
Like
when I was growing up, my favorite rappers were Too Short, Tupac, Biggie. I used to love Too Short, bro, because I thought I was a pimp growing up.
Yeah.
I thought I had girls. I swear even though I was like a little kid, but I used to be like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? I used to say like F these bitches and like, I used to rap all his lyrics and everything. Like it was funny though. But I grew out of that stuff, but I always thought like, try to like play girls before they play you. I used to always think like that.
Yeah.
Make sure you cheat on them before they cheat on you. Have a whole bunch of girls. Like I used to smoke a lot of drugs, smoke weed, and like I was like gangster, like I was all in that shit. You know what I mean? I've changed my whole life around, but I grew up in the rap scene. I grew up around a bunch of drug dealers. I grew up around a bunch of like hood people. I grew up by the Wilders. You know what I'm saying? Like
man, you could even ask my mom, bro. She, you know how I told you I lived on the east, north, south, whatever. Bro, I asked my mom about it. I was like, we lived in the Wilders before? She was like, yeah, you used to be walking around the Wilders with your diaper on. Just a diaper. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, it's just, you know, people don't know about that.
Yeah, you've had like a little bit of each life. You grew up in the Wilders, like in the projects. You grew up in a regular house. You've been all over the whole time. Been all
over. You know, I might have lived in like you said, a fucked up house and moved, lived in my granny house over on the west side and shit. And stayed over on the south side over where Nowhere is. I don't know if you're familiar with that street. It's over there by the park or where the south end is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, just
I've heard about it. Hey, listen, let me ask you like a couple little fun questions and then we'll be done, all right? If you could go to one vacation anywhere in the whole world, what would be your dream vacation?
My dream vacation, I want to say somewhere out of the country, but I'm not going to lie. I don't know how I feel about it because I feel like other people like in other countries don't feel like we're welcomed. You know?
Yeah.
But I would want to take a trip to like, I don't know if I got the name right. Bali.
Bali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bali or
Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai is cool. There's
I've heard of Bali, yeah. I just don't know exactly what it is, but I've heard of that name before.
it's like the Bahamas, I
Oh,
think.
okay.
I'm pretty sure. But I got this other one in my mind. It's which one is it that they praise the Buddha? It's the
Like India and all that stuff.
not India.
I don't know.
Oh my God, I can't think of it off the top of my head.
All right, so Bali. Let's just stick with Bali.
I think it's just
for
stick
now.
with Bali. Yeah.
All right, so if I gave you a whole bunch of millions of dollars and I wanted you to go buy the car of your dreams, what would be the car of your dreams?
Lamborghini yours.
Yeah, that's dope. With the doors that pop up and all that. All right,
Yeah.
that's dope. If your life was a movie, what would the movie be about, and what would the name of the movie be?
The movie, well, of course, it would be about me. But, it would start off me growing up, living on every side of town, going through like the struggles in life, living through like, the hood, stuff like that.
Yeah, like 8 Mile a little bit.
Kind of. I can't, but I didn't live my whole entire life in the hood. I'd say about like half of my life, kind of. But yeah, half of my life, and then half of my life like would be like when I entered on the west side.
Yeah, more middle. Your mom started working at Jeep. You started living more of
living more on the west
middle
side.
class.
Yeah, started like getting used to like being around like kids in that area and stuff like that. Cause like I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like the way that kids that I went to school with on the other side of the town, different from on the west side of town. So I had to get used to how the people acted on this side of town because they're more like proper and shit like that.
Yeah.
That part will come into play, and the parts where I'm working in the food chain restaurants and stuff, trying to make it, and eventually getting in the Jeep and making music. Yeah, it'd be. Yeah, I think it'd be a pretty good movie. I don't know who you would get to play me, but I don't know what you would name that movie. Yeah.
What do you think the name would be?
I want to say something like
look at Eminem's movie. His movie about his life is called 8 Mile. So like
that's a good ass title though.
Yeah, but he grew up in that area, and the name of your movie would have to be significant to you and to where you're from and where you grew up at. It would have to mean a lot, but in a little title, you know what I mean?
That is a hard question, man. Because I'm not like I can. Don't get me wrong, I can use my head, but damn, you got to use a lot of critical thinking, bro. Like,
okay, so
I'm sorry, I can't.
think no. Look, I to me, if I had to name your movie, because I don't know you. I mean, I just met you today.
Yeah,
I would just call it Breadwinner. Breadwinning, or bread. You got breadwinning, right? Or Swinn. Just call it Swinn.
I like that Breadwinner one though.
Yeah, Breadwinner, because the movie's gonna have your struggles from living in all these different places. Then you're gonna get your first job, and then you're gonna you're gonna go into the factory. Then you're gonna get out the factory, start rapping, and you're gonna make it to a big rapper. Because like the movie would have to be after you become famous, you know what I mean? And then it would just have to be Breadwinner.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
Yeah. I don't know. Can you tell everybody your social media and where everyone can follow you and stuff like that?
Yeah, so my social media is Breadwinnin Swinn. It's the same for everything. Not my Snapchat. My Snapchat is totally different. If people wanted to add me and get closer to my life on that, but yeah, little @ BREAD WINNIN _ Swinn SWINN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breadwinning Swinn and all social media.
Yeah.
And your YouTube channel, same name?
Yeah, same thing, just without the underscore.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So make sure you guys follow him on all social media platforms. And I'll tag him on all my posts and stuff like that. Make sure you follow him on all social media platforms and show him some love, support his music. And thank you guys so much for watching Have Faith, Show Love, Give Hope, the podcast. I appreciate you guys so much. Let go and let God.